Once again, we are sitting together to continue our meditation practice with this group meditation. We are not going to do anything special. Therefore, let us relax ourselves. Meditation is not something special. No need to tense the body. Relax means not resisting to anything. Are we resisting to anything which is happening right now? Let us learn to relax ourselves while the body is inhaling and exhaling. The body is relaxed because its natural breathing doesn't make the body tired and no serious thinking in the mind. Nothing to think, just to feel. Therefore, mind also can relax. Whenever my attention goes away towards something else, we can notice it because that much awareness is here. After noticing, we can re-establish our attention on our present breath. The mind is also with the breath. Experience this unification, combination in a harmony. Dear friends, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We all are experiencing both sides of our mind, the problematic side as well as the solution, the poison and medicine, both sides. It depends how we use the mind, which side that we are using. Mind is the creator for all kinds of difficulties, problems, and issues what we are experiencing in our life. And mind is the solution as well. There is no other solution. The mind is the solution. On one hand is the problem, and on the other hand is the solution. So what kind of mind that we are having? That's why living is so difficult, not because of anything else, because of our own mind. The life makes everything, the life becomes so complicated because of the mind, especially because of human mind. It makes everything complicated. Even meditation. Meditation is something so simple. Actually, life itself is so simple. The life itself is so simple. Living is not so complicated issue at all. Because of our complicated mind, everything becomes so complicated. Eating, drinking, traveling, everything becomes so complicated. And when this mind comes to meditate, then it makes meditation complicated as well. The breathing is so simple, one of the most simple activities in our life, that is inhaling and exhaling. And it never became a problem until we start to meditate. I have heard often this, that difficult to breathe. Some meditators, they do this complaint. After trying to meditate for a couple of days or a couple of sessions, then they say, oh, we have breathing difficulties. But they never had it before. We had to expect this kind of difficulties made by our own mind, created by our own mind. Therefore, we had to expect them, and we should not take them so serious. Our seriousness is the food for them. Our serious attention is the food for all those so-called psychosomatic issues, complications. That's the oxygen for them if we take them seriously. Dear friends, because of this phenomena, in our meditation practice, we try to meditate in a simple way, in a relaxed way, without taking anything so seriously, any sound, any pain, or even any idea. They are just sounds. That's all. They are just sounds. They are just sensations. And they are just ideas. They are not problems. They are not problems at all. So, if we think they are problems, there is a problem. It's a sound. It's a problem. There is a pain. It's a problem. If we say like that, then yeah, it's a problem. Then we have to find a solution. This is the way we live. This is the way we live. Mind creates problems, and then we had to look for solutions. And this is going on and on and on, never ending. There is no end for this. Once we find a solution, then the mind can create a new problem out of that solution. And then again, we have to find an answer for this new difficulty. And whenever we find an answer, then immediately mind can create a new issue out of previous answer. You don't have to believe me, my dear friends. Just reflect on your own life experiences. Whatever problem you are having today, it was an answer in the past. It was an answer in the past for some previous problems. And now it's a problem. And now we are looking for solution. And once we will find a solution, then immediately mind can make a new problem out of that solution. So mind is waiting for that. It is waiting. And unfortunately, my dear friends, we say living for this. We say living life for this. Making problems and finding solutions. Again, creating problems and discovering answers. Is this the way to live? Can we say life for this? No time to live. Do we have time to live if we are in this vicious circle? Life is over. Living is finished. Already. It is already over. Life and living are already over before we start to live. What an unfortunate thing. So that's why we heard this, that life is a problem. Living is so difficult. Life is suffering. And once we say these kind of things, then we think we say the ultimate truth. We are speaking about the ultimate truth. It is not the ultimate truth at all. It is ultimate madness. It is ultimate stupidness. We had to find a full stop for this kind of living, my dear friends. Otherwise we will miss. We already missed the beauty of life. the taste of life, the beauty of way of living. We already missed, and we will miss. We are missing it again and again. So we had to put a full stop right now before we say goodbye to this life. Otherwise, before we start to live, we had to say goodbye to the life. Unfortunately, million, billion, trillion of humans they did it. They had to make a full stop to the life, not to this vicious circle. It's a different thing. To put a full stop for the life is completely different than putting a full stop to this vicious circle. They are two different things. Life is so beautiful. Living is so beautiful. One of the most beautiful things in this universe is living. Living. It is so alive. Only life is alive. Everything else is dead. Already dead. There are so many beautiful things in the universe, in this area, in this country, in this world. Beautiful waterfalls, beautiful mountains, beautiful stars, but they are dead. They are dead. They don't know that they are beautiful. We say they are beautiful. No stars, no star knows. No star knows how beautiful it is. No waterfall knows. No mountain can see its own beauty. No forest, even no forest, can feel its own beauty because they all are dead. And if we can't see the beauty of life, the beauty of living, if we can't see the beauty of this moment, that means we are not living, we are not alive. Somehow we are already dead. No difference between a dead body and a person who is not alive. Both of them do not know what is happening. Therefore, the Dhamma, the Buddhism says, if we are not aware, if we are not mindful, if we are not conscious, then we are like a dead body, a corpse. We feel that we are alive whenever we are aware, whenever we are conscious. Then we know what is happening. Then we know what we are doing. Only then we are not standing as a rock or as a mountain, or we are not just flying as a cloud, because we know what is happening and what we are doing. So that makes a big difference. The awareness makes a big difference. When the awareness is joining to the mind, joining to the life, only then life becomes alive. I always say this. We got this life because of our parents. Parents gave the birth, human birth, and the breath gave us the life. If the breath did not give us life, then we are not living anymore. And that's all what parents and the nature can do for us. That's all. They cannot do anything else, anything more. The rest is up to us. The rest, the next evolution is belong to us. To stay as everything in the world or become alive. It is 100% up to us. Taking everything as problems or living peacefully and happily. It's also up to us. It is not up to anybody or anyone. And my dear friends, we all are doing everything. We all do everything to make ourselves happy. Happiness. The happiness is the goal for all humans. Whether we are Buddhist or Christians or Hindus or Islamic or non-religious or scientific, scientists, doesn't matter. Our main aim is to live happily. We do not expect any unhappiness at all in our life. Who is expecting unhappiness? Who wants to suffer? Nobody wants to suffer. We all are looking for happiness. And we do everything to make ourselves happy. Every single action we direct to the happiness. Every single thought, every single word, and every single coin that we spend to buy some amount of happiness. That's the life. And because of whatever reasons, we are suffering. We are not fully happy. Sometimes we are happy, but not always. We do not invite to the unhappiness. We always send our invitation to the happiness. Always we put red carpet to the happiness and we say, welcome, welcome. We open the main entrance, the main door, the main gate only to the happiness in our life. And we are waiting for the happiness at the gate, at the door. But even though we do not invite to the unhappiness, it's here now. We close all the doors for the unhappiness because we are so afraid of this. Therefore, we say you are not allowed. The unhappiness is not allowed, but it doesn't need approval. The unhappiness knows how to enter into our life, how to enter into our mind. It knows the password, the passcode to open the door. And we say this is the life. Happiness and unhappiness are part of the life. They are not part of the life at all, my dear friends. Because of some misunderstanding, it happens now. We can repair this mistake. It's a mistake. And we can repair it. The mind is making all the feelings and emotions. The mind is a factory. It is producing. The mind is producing all the feelings and emotions. Secretly. Not obvious. It is not obvious. I think no one knows the mechanism of any emotion. We cannot see. We cannot see this machine, the mechanism, the factory, how it works. We only experience the outcome. Whenever an emotion comes, only then we know we are angry now. We are sad now. We are unhappy now. We are jealous. We are lonely. We are bored now. Only we experience the outcome. And we don't know how it happens. How it happens. And then we start to fight against them. How many times we ask this question, how to overcome the anger, how to overcome the fear, how to put a full stop for suffering, for sorrow, for the sadness. There is no full stop for them. There are no full stops for any emotions because they are results. They are results of unwise thinking. Unwise thinking. There are two kinds of thinking. Wise thinking and unwise thinking. That's the only opposites. Everything else are actually two sides of the same coin. Good and bad, black and white, right and wrong, hatred and love, all are two sides of the same coin. They are not opposite to each other, not at all. But there is only one opposite is existing, that is the light and darkness. The darkness and light. When the light is here, no darkness. When the darkness is existing, that means no light. That's all. When the wise thinking is happening, then no suffering, no problems, no conflicts. When the light is here, then no conflicts at all. You can see where are the walls, where are the door, where are the carpet. Everything is visible. So we can avoid all kinds of obstacles when the light is here. The light is not removing them. No light ray, a single ray of light can remove any obstacle. That is not happening. We should not expect this. Same obstacles are there, same barriers are there, same walls and fences are there. But with the light, now we can see them. And once we notice them, once we see them, once we realize about them, then we should not hit them. No need to hit them. We can see what we can do. We can maybe jump over them. We can go under them. We can find another way. So no conflicts at all when the light is here. But when the light is not here, if it is completely dark, then my dear friends, so many accidents, so many pain, hurt. So only one revolution. There is only one revolution, no two. We had to bring the light of awareness into our life. The light of awareness we had to bring into our mind. That's the only revolution what we have to do. Then we can see the entire mechanism. We can see inside of this emotional factory. Not emotional factory, the factory which is producing emotions, problems. We can see step by step, we can see the mechanism. Then we have a choice. Then the switchboard is in our hands. We can press any buttons at any time to stop the mechanism or run the mechanism. That's the beauty of awareness. When the awareness is here, the keyboard of life is with us. When we are not aware, then we are just like a display, just like a monitor. no control at all. So that's why we practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. That's why we do practice walking meditation. That's why we do practice mindfulness throughout the day, not as a religion or not as a ritual. It is not a ritual at all. It's a solution, permanent solution. The light is the permanent solution. We have a choice. We always have choices when we meditate. So we have a choice, my dear friends. To bring light into our life or live inside of the darkness. It's up to us. And it's a crime, my dear friends, it's a crime if we are allowing this life to suffer, then it's a crime. That is the ultimate crime. To allow this life to suffer. And what is the ultimate blessing? To help this life to overcome this suffering. Nothing to do with suffering, only we had to bring the light of awareness into this very moment, into this very present moment. We are inside of everything, whatever we experience. When we are angry, we are inside of the anger. When we are afraid of something, then we are inside of the fear. When we are sad, we are inside of the sadness. That's why we feel this, that they are more powerful than us. All the emotions are more powerful than us because we are inside of them. They are around us. They are everywhere. Only awareness, a ray of awareness can come through this situation all the way towards us to find a way to come out. Whenever we bring awareness, then the awareness can bring us away from difficult situations. That means we can be an outsider to our own emotions. Only the awareness can help us to come out from emotional confusions. Therefore, dear friends, the awareness is the hope. That is the only hope. How much we help to the awareness, that much the awareness help us. How much we cultivate the awareness, that much that awareness can protect us. That's why the Buddha said this. The awareness is the direct way, the direct path to overcome all kinds of sorrows and pain. The awareness is the direct path to overcome all kinds of anxious and depressions. The awareness is the direct way to purify the mind, to understand ourselves, and to make a full stop for all kinds of conflicts. Therefore, dear friends, let us make more effort, more and more effort to be aware, be conscious, be mindful, and be alive. There is no any other solution. Thank you very much.